This video is brought to you by the Turtle Flakes podcast. Turtle Flakes, the tasty breakfast treat that tastes just like pizza. Prepare to get shell-shocked.
Cowabunga, dudes and dudettes. This is Anthony, aka Batbomb82, and welcome to another episode of Totally Tubular Turtle Tuesday, the one day of the week where I devote my channel to something TMNT related. So for this episode, I'll be taking a look at the Super Ninja Turtles bootleg figures. Now take a look at the front. We can see that all four figures are showcased on blister card packaging, with great images of the entire wave on the top. Turning the packages around, we can see a barcode, and we can see at the bottom that these figures are made in the beautiful mystic land of China. So with the packaging out of the way, let's crack these figures open and see what we have inside. And here are the figures out of the packaging. And man, in my honest opinion, these have got to be the greatest Ninja Turtle figures that have ever been made. They are insanely cool, packed with a ton of accessories, great paint apps, insanely good articulation, and beautiful sculpts. But before we take a closer look at the figures, let's give you a quick rundown of all the radical things that they come with. So the Turtles do come with a ton of accessories. Starting off, they come with 2 kendo masks, 2 swords, 4 arm blades, a sai, a hook sword, and 4 throwing stars. So with the accessories out of the way, let's take a closer look at the Super Ninja Turtles. Alright guys, now let's take a closer look at the Super Ninja Turtles. Wow, I cannot believe I finally have my holy grail figures in my collection. These have got to be the greatest TMNT toys ever created, and I am proud to say that I, Batbomb82, have them in my collection. So let's take a look at all the awesomeness. So I'm going to start off with Donatello here. Now as you can see, all these figures do share a sculpt, okay, but the sculpt is amazing. The muscle structure is fantastic. I mean, he does not skip leg day. Look at all the defining muscles in that. Just looks fantastic. All this great detail in the back muscles just looks very, very nicely done. The paint apps with the straps and the yellow chest piece. We even get silver paint apps on the belt buckle. Just looks very, very cool. Nice purple painted bandana. We even got pupils painted on right inside the eyes. That just looks so very cool. I am so happy to have this guy. A very nice addition to the Turtle collection. So now I'm going to go over to Raphael here, because Raphael is a little special. Great, again, same great paint apps that we just absolutely love. Again, man, you really have to get these figures in hand to really feel the quality of these figures, because they are just not cheap plastic. They are a very solid material. They just did such a good job with these. I am very, very stoked. Turning him around, we can see that we even get a little sticker right here that says it's from Made in China. I mean, we even get decals with these figures, and most of them are on their butts. That's insanely cool. That is attention to detail. I absolutely love it. I love the fact they gave him the more modern, just fully covered bandana like that with the red, and it's a nice, bright, vibrant red. I just think that stands out. Very nice, very cool figure. Another great one to the collection. So now I'm going to go over to Leo here. Usually I save Leonardo for last, but I want to talk about him right now. So again, you see all the definitive muscle structure and all that. He looks like he even has like a 12 pack up in there. That looks so good. Nice, bright, vibrant blue for his bandana. Really solid paint apps for those pupils. Those look very straightforward, not derpy at all. I love this. Just a very nice, solid piece. Just an excellent figure. Now, if you can see around the back right here, you can see all the screw holes all throughout the entire figure. Wow, we actually get metal components to these figures. That's insane. Like, who does that? That's so cool. I love that so much. So now that him out the way, let's take a closer look at Michelangelo. Because Michelangelo is the most, I guess, different from all the other turtles. Because he has this really nice, bright lime green skin tone for the entire figure. Just sharing that same great muscle structure. Looks really good. Look at the shimmer of those metal components in my lights. That is fantastic. Oh, just a nice gloss paint throughout the entire figure. Looks really good. We got the decal up here. That's a little disappointing. It should go across his butt, right? That's just my opinion, at least. So, minor nitpick, but it is what it is. Just a very cool looking, again, just very solid. Man, I cannot believe the quality and the amount of effort that was really put into these figures. They're just so very good. So with him, we get a nice vibrant orange paint for his bandana. Just look very good. And with him, you can see the detail a little more in the face and whatnot. All that sculpted line work. And then one on top of the forehead right there. Just all looks really good. You can see some battle damage right there with the paint markings. Make it look like battle damage. Little chips and nicks. So you can obviously see that, you know, the turtles have been through some damage and some really cool fights with the Foot Clan and the Shredder and things like that. So very nice. So I want to show off some of the accessories here, because that's probably one of the best things of this set, is that we get a ton of accessories. Now the best thing is all the accessories are interchangeable with all 4 turtle figures. So wow, that's insanely cool. So starting off, we do get these little shurikens, which are pretty rad. Nice sculpt, like they got a little yin-yang in the center of those, which I think is pretty nice. These are a solid green, which is very cool. And these are great. We do get 4 of those, so pretty rad. We also do get this larger sai. Again, very nice sculpt, like just like so. Very nice for that Raphael figure. We get this hook sword, which I think is rad. It has little spikes like that. That is perfect for Michelangelo, which again, that's his signature weapon, right? That's what you really want, a hook sword for Michelangelo. What's great about all these figures, you can see they have little peg holes in all the handles. And if you look at the hands of each individual figure, you can see a little peg right in there. So you can just get that on there like that, and then slide that on there, and like butter. And they hold their weapons perfectly. You can shake it all around like that and just, and that weapon is not going to go anywhere. That's how solid these figures are. That's how good the gripping is. I mean, it's just insane, the amount of quality. We also do get 2 katanas just like that, 2 different katanas, which is really cool. I love the edging on that, which is really nice. So you can have Leonardo dual wielding those, which is fantastic. What I really do like is we get these claws right here. So very cool, very nicely sculpted. We even get that yin-yang symbol right there on that. But as you can see, we have little pegs on those, and we do get 4 of these. Now each individual turtle figure has little peg holes right there on the forearms of each figure. So we can just get those like that and peg those in right there, and then take this one like so and peg it in right there, and boom. Now he's a real Ninja Turtle, because now he has those claws. So obviously they stole these claws from the Shredder. You know, they probably killed the Shredder and took his claws as like a trophy and whatnot. So the storyline, even with these figures, is insane. Like, man, they did such a good job. Good job, China. You are just killing it over there. So that's fun accessories that we do get. We also even get this. We get 2 of these like Bushido type of, what are they called? The kendo fighting type of helmets and whatnot. Nice little samurai type of helmets. Looks very cool sculpt. All done in that same green like that. So that does split apart. You can put it over the head like that, and then get this other piece, and there are little peg holes like so to help connect it, and boom. Now the turtles are ready for some heavy action. Again, man, the detail in that is just ridiculous. Such a great figure. You know, so if you really wanted, you know, let's take the sai there, and we'll take that, we'll take one of these katanas here, and we can put it like that. Let's see if I get that one right there. I think that will work just fine. And we could even get these claws and peg that in there. And oops, the sword fell out. And then that goes here. That's actually my fault. Yeah, it's not a fault of the figure. The figure's perfect. Don't worry about it. That's just me. I didn't put it in properly. So now you hit boom. And look at that. That is a fully loaded Ninja Turtle. You got those shredder blades. You can hold Raphael, Sai, Leonardo's saber. You got that helmet, and then mask is just insanely cool. Man, again, my holy grail of TMNT figures, and I finally have them, and I could not be any happier. So, man, look how solid that is on there. That's just going to be stuck on there. Very nice. Very good quality. Alright, so I'm going to put him aside because I think we've looked at him plenty. I'm just going to go over here back to Leonardo because now I really want to take a look at the articulation because there is a ton and probably the most hyper-articulated figures that we've ever seen. So the arms go full 360 just like so, and even the one side goes like that, and there you go. They go full 360. I mean, how many figures do you know can do that? And that's all you really need. You just need them to go up and down, and backwards and forwards, and just like that, and that's it. You don't need a head swivel. You don't need anything at the ab crunch or a waist swivel or anything at the legs. You don't need to pose the legs around. You kick like this. You don't need to put the leg up. That's how insanely cool these figures are. So if you can find them, I highly recommend them because for me personally, I'd pay upward to $1,000 for this entire set. Well worth it. They are incredibly cool, and they are definitely a must-get. So for a quick size comparison, here they are standing next to a Marvel Legends Captain America figure, as well as a DCUC Batman figure. And for your TMNT comparison, here they are standing next to my TMNT Bootleg Turtles from Mexico. And just for fun, here they are standing next to a little Lego Bat Bomb. So there it is, guys, my review of the Super Ninja Turtle bootleg figures. Now overall, let's be honest, these have got to be the greatest TMNT toys that have ever been produced. They are absolutely perfect, capturing the feel and the emotion and everything that makes the Turtles great, and these 4 action figures is insane. They are incredibly awesome, and I cannot recommend them enough. Now I know they go for crazy high price tags on things like eBay, but I recommend them, and they are definitely worth every single dollar. With all these things, make for some totally tubular action figures. So please comment, like, and subscribe. Cowabunga dudes, and stay nerdy, my friends. Peace.